Hey, it's Patty, and I wanted to show you a card that I'm making for my dad. My dad is turning 95 this week, so I wanted to make him a card. I didn't make one already. I usually make one and then do a video of the second one, but I only know one 95-year-old man at this point, so I am only going to make one card. So I have everything prepped. I'm using the number of years stamp set and the large numbers. And I don't know, I was a little confused. I did a couple of strange things, but I couldn't find the 9, and then I realized the 6 upside down is the 9, so silly me. But I love this sentiment, the number of years the world has been a better place because you're in it. And my dad's just a sweet man, so I thought that was really nice for him. So what I did was I already pre-cut the numbers, the 9 and the 5, and I cut them twice. I cut them out in this designer series paper. It's from the let's see, the Coffee Break designer series paper. So there's all kinds of different papers in here, and I just thought this one was pretty cool. I wanted something masculine. It has greens and browns and a light blue. So I used this one and cut out the numbers. And then I also cut it out in early espresso so that it has a little bit of a shadow and makes it stand out a little bit. And then I also cut out the Happy Birthday from the Happy Birthday Framelits. And this one gave me a little bit of trouble. What I did was I tried to back it with this Sizzix, the adhesive sheets. I've never used them before, so what I did was I thought I was being really smart, and I cut it down. And when I cut it out the first time, I cut out it facing this way. So I thought I had that here to show you. Yes, I do. So don't make that mistake. The first time I cut it out, and this is what it came out with. So if I peel this off, it's going to be upside down. So make sure that your cardstock is facing up and the adhesive is facing down when you run it through. So I don't know what I'll do with this, but I wanted to show you. So what I did was I used the Happy Birthday die, and it connects it together, and I just cut at these 3 points to get 2 words. So I have happy 95th birthday. So those are what I used, and I only really used 2 colors, Pear Pizzazz and Early Espresso, which are both colors in this designer series paper. So it's going to be a pretty quick card. I'm going to just put it together. I think I'm going to put the Happy Birthday first down. It's got the adhesive, so that should be pretty easy. And then I'll do the 95th on dimensions. So let me just get these down. So you just have to kind of peel away the backing. And this is instead of putting the fine tip glue down. And I did use I did run it through my Big Shot a couple of times with the precision plate because I felt that it needed, it was a little bit thicker than just a piece of cardstock because it had that backing. So I have it kind of at an angle on purpose. And I did kind of pull this apart before I started rolling here because I didn't want you to try to watch me try to get my fingernail between the backing and the cardstock. So this is really nice though. I mean, it just makes it so much easier, and it's a solid adhesive. So let's do this. Looks like a little mark there, but that's okay. And we'll do this kind of at a little bit of an angle as well. So we've got the Happy Birthday, and then I will put these up with dimensionals, and let me just get that going. I thought this was pretty cool. Just wondering if these are going to be too big. Maybe I should use the smaller ones. No, I think with the double, they'll be good. So let me just put these down. And I think I might cut some of them. I should have had the smaller dimensionals, but I do this a lot where I just cut into this so you get, you know, a half a dimensional for smaller things. Before they came out with the mini dimensionals, this is what we all did, so I think this will be fine. I'll put them all around, and then we can pop this up. I'm not sure if I want to pop up the this thing, the TH, or not. We'll see how it looks. Sometimes I figure it out as I'm going, and when I make the card beforehand, you guys don't get to see that, so you're seeing it as I go. I mean, I figured out a lot of it before I came on film here. I always say on film, on camera. I'm showing my age. So let's get this one done, and then I want to just kind of place them together so I can see how it goes. I hope it's not too dark here. We've been having rain, and I do this by my window because I have good sunlight in the window, and I'm hoping it's not too bad. So I think that looks pretty good. And I think I'm just going to put this down with some of the glue. I have that handy, and I won't pop it up. So I think I'm going to just tuck it underneath the 5. And then I thought we have a little bit of white space here, so the stamp set comes with a couple of different dots and things, and I think I'm going to try this in some of this white space. So let's give that a whirl. I'll do that in the Pear of Pizzazz. See how that looks. Just for a little bit of, I don't know, interest. And I think I'll do one more. That makes it a little cheerful. So then I'm going to put this on the designer series paper. And then we can put it all on the card base. So I have family coming in to celebrate my dad's birthday, and my mom's birthday is the following week, so I will be doing her birthday card on a video this week as well. I love that you can, you know, the designer series papers, they give you a good variety, and, you know, the double-sided, you could find just kind of a plain pattern, but, you know, for a masculine card, this one worked out really well. So I think that looks good. And then on the inside, what I decided to do is I cut a couple of strips. So this is 4 by a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to put one on the top and one on the bottom. And I'm also going to stamp that sentiment. So let me stamp the sentiment first, and then I'll put those down. So I have my stamp mounted. This is in Early Espresso. And let's get that going. Let's move this card up a little bit. I try to line it up on the grid paper just to make it easier. I'm going to go down a little bit lower than I normally would because I'm going to have that piece of paper up. And it almost reminds me of washi tape, that kind of look. So we'll put one up at the top, right up against the edge. And then one at the bottom. Same thing. Okay. So let's then add this to the card itself. And we're done. So pretty simple card. You know, I did a lot of the work ahead of time, so once you do some of that, let me just cut this. Looks like it's a little bit hanging off. I guess I was off off on each side a little bit, but there we go. So let's put this down, and boy, freehanding it, and I made it very crooked. Let me just straighten this out. So it started to be a simple card. I think I made more complicated. That looks better. All right, so let's put that down. So now I can, you know, write a special note to my dad. But I think it came out good. I like the shadowing effect and the combination of the happy birthday and the number of years. So that's it for today. I'll be doing my mom's card the next video. So thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye.